WWE veteran Jim Cornette recently shared his thoughts on Rhea Ripley's injury. The 63-year-old is a major fan of the Raw superstar and expressed disappointment over her situation. The Eradicator was attacked in the parking lot by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez on NXT last week. She was battered with a baseball bat, which caused her to suffer a fractured right orbital socket. She is expected to be out of action for the foreseeable future due to the attack. While speaking on the latest edition of his Jim Cornette Drive-Thru podcast, WWE veteran Jim Cornette reacted to the news that Mamie actually got injured when she headbutted Liv Morgan or Raquel Rodriguez. He said he was not happy that this happened to her. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan defended her title against Nia Jax at Crown Jewel 2024, and Rhea Ripley was not there to interfere and cost her the match. The 30-year-old star won the bout and left the ring with 2 belts and a ring in her possession. On Raw this week, Io Sky was confirmed as Morgan's next challenger for the Women's World Championship. The genius of the Sky earned the right to challenge for the title after winning a battle royal on the latest episode of The Red Brand. The wrestling world was abuzz when news broke that 63-year-old WWE legend, known for his passion, candor, and dedication to the sport, expressed deep disappointment over Rhea Ripley's recent injury. For this veteran, who has seen countless talents rise, fall, and struggle with injuries, Ripley's setback hit close to home. His reaction wasn't just that of a fan or colleague, it was personal, stemming from years of experience witnessing how injuries can halt momentum and jeopardize careers. The veteran's disappointment in Ripley's injury underscores the physical toll wrestling takes on its performers and speaks to the strong camaraderie shared among them. The veteran's concern is a testament to how WWE's seasoned stars view younger talents. For those like him, who have battled in the squared circle for decades, the success of performers like Rhea Ripley is essential to the sport's future. When Ripley emerged as a dominant force on the WWE scene, fans and veterans alike took notice. Her strength, resilience, and fierce attitude quickly made her a fan favorite, and she climbed to the top, not just as a performer, but as a beacon of what WWE's new generation could be. A veteran's perspective, however, is uniquely valuable here. Having experienced his share of injuries, he knows the risks involved in wrestling, and seeing someone as talented as Ripley sidelined due to injury feels all too familiar. His frustration isn't simply about the loss of a performer for the fans, but about the danger of career-threatening injuries that can alter the trajectory of a wrestler's journey. Rhea Ripley has become a sensation, representing a new wave of powerhouse women wrestlers who combine athleticism with an in-your-face style. From her matches with the likes of Charlotte Flair to her role as a central figure in WWE storylines, she's shown that she's ready to carry the torch forward. This intense wrestling style, however, comes at a cost. Ripley's hard-hitting moves, combined with her willingness to take on challenges, have made her a fixture in WWE, but have also placed her in positions that strain her body. The veteran's comments reflect a concern for Ripley's physical well-being. He knows that injuries can force even the toughest competitors to take extended breaks, leading to stalled momentum and, sometimes, career derailment. In his view, Ripley is too valuable to WWE and her fans to be held back by injuries, especially when she's in her prime. The WWE legend's words carry weight because he knows all too well the battles wrestlers face behind the scenes. During his career, he's endured countless injuries himself, from broken bones to concussions. Each injury added a layer of complexity to his career, making him acutely aware of the struggles that younger wrestlers now face. This shared experience of enduring pain and continuing to push forward builds a bridge between him and performers like Ripley. While fans see the glamour of WWE, the reality is that wrestling takes an immense physical toll. The veteran's own journey serves as a reminder that no matter how skilled, talented, or strong a wrestler is, injuries are an unavoidable part of the profession. When he voices his frustration over Ripley's injury, he's doing so as someone who has been in her shoes, someone who knows how tough the recovery process can be and how it can shake a performer's confidence. Beyond the physical aspect, wrestling is an intensely emotional sport. Wrestlers invest their heart and soul into creating memorable moments for fans, which often means putting their bodies on the line. The veteran knows that Ripley's injury isn't just a physical setback, It's also an emotional blow. As a competitor who prides herself on her resilience, Ripley likely feels frustrated that her momentum has been interrupted. The veteran's empathy shines through in his words. He recognizes that dealing with injuries, especially repeatedly, can create a mental hurdle that's sometimes harder to overcome than the physical healing itself. As Ripley prepares for her recovery, she faces the challenge of staying positive and motivated. The veteran's words of encouragement, however, remind her, and the fans, that setbacks are part of the journey. His understanding, gained over a long career, is that wrestling requires mental strength as much as physical endurance. The WWE veteran's disappointment over Ripley's injury highlights the camaraderie within WWE. Wrestling isn't just a job, it's a family, and when one member of that family is hurt, others feel it too. This bond runs deep, transcending generations, and it's why the veteran feels such a strong connection to Ripley's struggles. He knows that every wrestler, no matter their status, is part of a shared legacy. Injuries aren't just personal losses, but are felt by the entire community. Ripley's injury is a reminder that even the strongest, most dominant superstars are vulnerable. The veteran understands that each setback reminds wrestlers of their shared vulnerability, fostering empathy and support among them. In the same way, the fans, too, are drawn into this bond, rallying behind their favorite stars when they're down and cheering for their return. The veteran's comments may also serve as a subtle call for WWE to re-evaluate how it safeguards its performers. Over the years, WWE has made strides in improving its wellness policy, introducing stricter protocols for concussion management and providing mental health support. Yet, the industry's high demands and grueling schedule remain challenging. For someone who's seen the evolution of WWE firsthand, the veteran likely sees room for further improvement. Injuries like Ripley's prompt discussions about whether the company can do more to protect its stars. Should the scheduling be adjusted to allow for more rest? Should training methods evolve to minimize injury risks? As Ripley embarks on her recovery, WWE has an opportunity to reflect on how it supports its superstars, both physically and mentally. Despite this setback, Ripley's career is far from over. Her resilience and determination are qualities that have made her a star, and there's no doubt she'll return stronger than ever. The veteran's message of encouragement is not just about acknowledging her injury, it's about rallying behind her as she works to overcome it. His words remind fans that wrestling is as much about resilience as it is about strength. When Ripley does make her comeback, she'll return with the added wisdom that comes from facing and overcoming adversity. Fans, and especially the veteran, will be there to cheer her on, celebrating not just her physical return, but her journey of resilience. It's the kind of story that defines WWE, stars who face real struggles, battle through adversity, and emerge stronger. As a seasoned veteran, he serves as an unofficial mentor to the younger generation, including Ripley. His words reflect not only disappointment, but also a commitment to helping them avoid the pitfalls he's seen over the years. The road to success in WWE is treacherous, and injuries are a reality every wrestler must face. However, his support can make the journey a bit easier for those coming up behind him. By speaking out about Ripley's injury, he's offering his insights, hoping she, and others, can learn from his experience. His message is clear: every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. For Ripley, it's a reminder that while her current situation may be challenging, it's also a chapter in her story, one that can ultimately make her a more formidable competitor.